So 5x minus 10 divided by 8 minus x over 2 equals x over 8 plus 5. And they're asking us that question and solve it. Good. This is not a proportion. We cannot even think of in those terms. But what would you do? Yes, which is? Very good. So 8 over 1, 8 over 1, 8 over 1, and 8. Simplify, don't multiply, please. Simplify the 8. So I have 5x minus 10. Simplify by 2, and I have minus 4x. Simplify by 8, and I get x plus 40. Again, in one simple step, you cleared everything. Good? First, we combine like terms. So 5x minus 4x is x minus 10. When I move x to the other side, it becomes negative x gone. So I'm telling you that if you have minus $10 or if I have $40, it's the same thing. What would you say? Other than you lost your mind. What else would you say? It's a contradiction, so this is a false statement, which means this is a contradiction. The left-hand side will never equal the right-hand side for any x value on the planet. No solutions. The left-hand side will never equal the right-hand side for anything. Any value of x. No, it's not pi, it's phi. There's many letters that we use, the Greek letters. I saw Bobby had a question. We use a lot. We use alpha, we use beta, we use gamma, we use delta. We use many Greek letters. And the uppercase delta as well. Okay? Good. I think we had enough of this section. Am I correct? Proportions, equations with fractions, unless you want to work on something with, again, with decimal numbers. If you feel the need to. Yes? Sure. And let's move on. Good. So we have 0.1x plus 2.9x equals 8.3 minus 1.7 plus 2.8x. Good. First, say it again.
I was going to say, I just combined like terms before I did this.
Of course, absolutely. But if you think it's easier, I would recommend multiplying first both sides by 10. So this is x plus 29x equals 83 minus 17 plus 28x. Either one, I accept, of course. I'm in agreement with both. It's easier to add x to 29 than 0.1 to 2.9. I'm not saying we shouldn't. It doesn't matter. So this is 30x equals 83 minus 17. What is it? Is it 66? Correct me, please. So all I have to do is move 28 to this side. Subtract 30 minus 28 is 2x equals 66 and x equals 33. Yes, I would go back and check. always. And it's very easy. If you have the calculator, it's really very easy. You plug in the left-hand side, so we have 0.1 times 33 plus 0.9, I'm sorry, plus 2.9 times 33. And the left-hand side is 99. If the right-hand side is not 99, then I'm in trouble. 1.7 times 33 plus 2.8 times 33. When I click enter, if I don't get 99, I'm in trouble, and I have, what did I do? 2.8. So I'm in trouble. So 1.1 times 33 plus 2.9, yes, times 33 equals 8.3. I didn't have 1.7 times. I introduced an x that wasn't there. Okay. Okay. When I click enter, I have to get 99. I just put an x out of the blue because I wanted to. So if I hadn't gotten 99 on both sides, I would have said, nah, 33 is not it's not the solution. Okay, I think we can move on from here now. And let's take a look. So now we're going to continue with evaluating and solving formulas. Okay, so let me explain what we're trying to do. Let's look at the Learn preview for a second. So evaluate a formula. So we're going to talk about this in a minute. Carbonic example, okay, there are examples. Solving for a formula and solving for a formula. Fine, got it. So here are examples. Let's suppose I have the area is the length times width for a rectangle. And here I see three variables. Let's suppose I am asked to solve only for y. What does that mean? It means that y is the variable in the problem. And they're asking us to solve for it. So y is the variable. We assume that the area and x are known. Okay, if I have to solve for y, all I have to do is divide both sides by x. This is the idea behind solving a formula for a particular or indicated variable. Okay, so solve for a particular variable. Solve a formula for a particular variable. We are ready to practice. We're going to apply the same procedures like for everything else.
Would this be the same if you were asked to solve for x? You would just do
Absolutely, divide
a.
both sides by y. Yep, exactly. This was a simple example. I'm sure they are going to throw at us slightly more complicated, so let's take it slowly. Oh, there was a chat for me. What was it? No, same thing. Okay. We have a formula. N equals P plus point. Oh, they're starting with quite strong. Good. So N equals P plus 0.05 P. They're asking us to solve P is the town is expected population will be 5% next year. Find any population of a town whose current population is this. Okay, first of all, they're giving us an equation and they're telling us, well, this is, was it 44,000 or 4,000? What did I see? 44,000, correct. Before we do that, I would like to solve this equation, equation for P. Let's suppose we don't have this number. And they're asking us to solve this equation for P. What do I have to do first? And the answer has to be combined like terms. These two are like terms. I have to combine them. Okay, so the left-hand side is n, and the right-hand side is
1.05p.
indeed piece of cake. All I have to do is divide both sides by 1.05. So notice that I do not continue to the sides. I put a semicolon. Equals n divided by 1.05. This is the formula I have to use. And now you can throw any n at me. It doesn't matter. If you throw 4,400, then I put 4,400 over 105. If you say 10,000, then I put 10,000 over 105. You can tell me anything. I only have to divide it by 1.05. So therefore, my calculator disappeared. Okay, 4,400. This is how we solve for formulas. 1.05, and this is it. When it comes to people, what was P? Let's take a look. Town with the current population. Okay, so when it comes to people, I will never touch anything in terms of rounding. How will I have 4,190 plus 47% of a person? So my answer, no matter what they say, unless they say round up to the 10th digit or whatever, in my case, in my perspective, I would say 4,190. Even if it's 9.99, 0.99 doesn't make a person. Good. Let's see what they want. So find the new population of a town whose current population is this. The formula models a new population. The current population. So P is the current population. So they want us to find N. So in this case, P is given to us, not N. Sorry. Because otherwise they would have said something here. So P is 4,400. So this is correct. This is correct. But this is not. So this I have to delete from here. So we wanted to solve for P, because that was important. That's what I wanted to do, which is fine. But what they want us to do is find N when P is 4,400. Good. So let's do that. So we multiply to determine N. We multiply this by 4,400. Good. So 4,400. You can just go back and replace this operating symbol by this operating symbol. So the new population is 4,620 people. Good. Okay, so this is a formula that converts Fahrenheit, Celsius into Fahrenheit. We only have to plug in 28 and perform the operations and type an integer or a decimal. let me know. Now we are given the formula. We are given the temperature in Fahrenheit to determine the temperature in Celsius. You tell me. Here we are asked to find the perimeter and the area of the trapezoid. We have to work on this one. Do we need the Fahrenheit and the Celsius? Yes or no? Anybody? Okay, you can always go back and choose that if you want. Okay, so let me draw the trapezoid. We are given 3 yards at the top. We are given 10 yards in the denominator, in the base, big base. We are given 7 yards. We are given 8 yards, and we are given the height, which is 6. Good. They want 2 things: the perimeter and the area. Good. The perimeter is very simple. We go around the figure and we add 10 plus 8 plus 3 plus 7. Here's what I want to do. This is 10. This is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. 28. You dictate. You can do whatever you want. When it comes to the area of the trapezoid, the area is calculated with the following formula. Big base plus small base multiplied by the height divided by 2. Big base plus small base multiplied by the height divided by 2. Everything is given to us. The big base plus the small base is 13. The height is 6. And the denominator is 2. Do not multiply, simplify, because these are all factors. They are connected by multiplication. I can simplify them. 2 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2. So now the answer is 39. But remember, we are talking about area, not length. What is the measurement unit for the area?
Yard square.
Yes. Yard squared or squared yards. Good. Here's a question for you. Actually, 2 questions. We have this formula. I want us to solve for lowercase h. This is one problem. And the second time, I want us to solve for lowercase b. It's a different question. So we have this formula. A, B, uppercase b and lowercase b are not the same variable. This is a different variable than this. And of course, h is a different variable. So I want to solve this formula for h, for the height. And then I want the same formula to go back to it and solve for the little b. Okay, so I'm going to copy the formula. This is not trivial. I hope you're paying attention. So here's the formula. And we are solving for this. This is what we are solving for. Assume that everything else is like numbers. Like numbers. You cannot replace them with numbers. They are like numbers. In other words, they are known. Somehow they are known to us. What will you do first? Please remember what we discussed today. Yes?
Multiply each side by 2.
That's perfect. Or cross multiply because it's a proportion. Multiply by 2. Excellent. The left hand side is 2a. The right hand side is b plus b times h. Remember, We are solving for lowercase h. What should we do now to both sides to get h by itself?
Distributive.
Careful.
Uh,
I have my props.
I guess you could divide by.
By whatever that is. I don't even care what it is. It's a number or a quantity that multiplies h. So this is what I need to divide by. And it's done. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Same formula. This time we are gonna solve it for lowercase b. This is our variable now. This time we have to dig deep.